Welcome to Troy, Alabama. A lot of fans might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee, but the Trojans here at the Vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the wiregrass. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the UL Warhawks, taking on the Troy Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Warhawks offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coach it.
Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
To the ground, he's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff. It's Humphrey. Spins away from 1. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Warhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. With the catch, it's Sampson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Here comes the option. Now the toss. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the Troy Trojans offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for...
Oh, he's got some space. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Makes the grab. It's Walker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Warhawks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Gets the back moving. The option look. He breaks a tackle. Quick toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
On the run, still looking. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Warhawks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quick completion to the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Warhawks are threatening on 1st and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Oh, spins away.
The return is brought down at the 40, and the ULM offense will take over.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Motion from the wideout. Caught behind the line. It's Godfrey. Still running at the 40. Into the secondary on the right. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Using his feet. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's now second and goal.
Second and goal for this offense. The quarterback sneak, looking to eke out a few yards. Scores on the sneak.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Bill.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
To throw, it's Crowder. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Touchdown, Trojans. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job that time by the quarterback, getting that passing touchdown. You know that's going to really help the confidence of not just him, but his play caller and teammates as well, knowing, hey, we can have success in this game, airing it out.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Godfrey. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Goes to the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Touchdown, Trojans. This
moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
9.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UL Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They want to run this quarterback.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you.
Pulls it in down the sideline. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Now on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Godfrey. There he goes. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Now on the option. Now the pitch.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
And the Warhawks have a lot of options on second and inches. Looking for space, it's Humphrey. At the 35, he's open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding.
The ball squirts free. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Warhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's got it on the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Warhawks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, UL Monroe! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They'll try the run. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
With the catch, it's Thomas. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Trojans have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Quickly complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Wants to throw again. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Troy! And they take it in for 6 more points. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay a big difference.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Humphrey. Got enough for the first. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. On the move. It's a fumble on the play. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. Got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. They'll run the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And the field goal unit is on the field. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That slices the lead to 2. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back. They're trailing by just 4 to Auburn. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Grabbed in the middle, it's Powell. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Off play action. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. On the option. He'll pitch it. Turning it on. Touchdown, Warhawks. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
They call it the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback, but, man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all away for the huge touchdown.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Running back searching for a hole. He's in open space downfield. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
That's caught. It's Tate. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Back to pass. It's Crowder. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
The Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, ULM Troy. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this run.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Trojans headed quickly to the line.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
They'll run the screen. At the 35, he's got room. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quick release on the RPO. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Pulls it in. It's Thomas. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Dumps it to the back. And they will score! Touchdown, Troy! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll leave it with him. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Got enough for the 1st. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Here we go. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Quarterback keeps it. Across the 25. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you that. There he goes. Got enough space. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Warhawks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Parker. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. To the air. It's Crowder. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up.
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Trojans. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Minnesota is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. The type of performance we're just not used to seeing in Minneapolis. They're trailing by 16 to Michigan. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the fourth, a chance to move on top with a score. Makes the grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Powers through the defender. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
This quarterback part of their running game. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Sampson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he's brought down after a nice game.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll take it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UL Monroe. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. And that ball is live in the backfield. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Crowder. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
He's going to throw deep right side. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. He'll toss it. past the sticks and still on his feet. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now, with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Godfrey. And tackled there by the defense.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The pitch. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks. Great job by the back on the option. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive.
It's a seam wide open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Godfrey. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down coming up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll pitch it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely no...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Warhawks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And it'll be down right there.
Yeah, just playing the field position, Gabe. Nice job angling it towards the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about punt.
This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Leaves it with the back. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. A lot of urgency for this offense. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On first down from their own 22. Back to pass, it's Crowder. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Makes the grab. It's Powell.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man in the middle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
And the Trojans want to move quickly. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Crowder. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the...
Going for it all. Touchdown, Trojans! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's what.
There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. The Warhawks have moved it inside the 20. On the option. Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Caught in the backfield, it's Godfrey. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And they'll spread receivers all over the field, 5 wide on 2nd and goal. Quarterback will keep it. Touchdown, UL Monroe! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Parker. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Looking for a man, it's Crowder. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.